All municipalities, all towns have a process for running for office. A lot of them will have the forms that you need online. You have to. Most of them are pretty simple, straightforward form to fill out. If you're interested in running for if you're interested in applying for a committee or a commission or a board, most town websites will have the forms for application as well. Or sometimes it's just a question of emailing the mayor and council members to let them know, hey, I'm interested in serving on this board or that board, and they can get you the paperwork as well. So you have to have the paperwork filled out. Typically, you have to have it notarized, and typically the towns themselves have somebody on staff who is a public notary or has the ability to act as a public notary. And then you turn in your paperwork. Some towns require that you fill out an ethics or a financial disclosure form and an ethics form, and those are pretty simple and straightforward to fill out as well. And then typically an ethics committee, depending on the town, will verify all of your paperwork, and then you're good to go. And then, of course, the other thing too is that if you are really concerned about running for office, you don't have to run for office. You know, I talked about a little while ago. You can run for a board, you can apply to serve on a board. You can apply to serve on a committee or a commission, Parks and Rec. You can apply to serve on a Main Street committee. There are all these different ways that you can serve your community without having to run for an elected office, but the elected offices are also important too. A lot of these really come down to common sense, to your heart, to faith, to your trust in God, to working with your fellow elected representatives. Again, there is no specific formula that's going to get you from a wrong place to a right place, or it's going to give you the right answer. It really is a multiplicity of things that are going to go into it. You know, your faith, understanding the situation, listening to your heart. Doing the best you can with the evidence that you have at the time, the facts that you have at the time, and not just that, but listening to what your citizens have to say. I've learned so much in my time in office, not just as a city councilman, but also as a commissioner, listening to citizens and hearing what they have to say about things. And all those things are going to factor into the decision-making process. And again, you may make the wrong decision at some point. Maybe a decision that you reach at some point, you find out later with better information, it was the wrong decision. You can always go back and try to fix things as well. There's no end to things. And that's, I cannot emphasize that enough. You do not have to be some kind of genius to do this. You just have to have your heart in the right place, level head on your shoulders, common sense, and the time commitment to it.